Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello or welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing fantastically well and having a fabulous day. And for today's video, I wanted to talk about something that I have experienced a few times recently, and it was just something that was on my mind, so I thought I would vent, because it's kind of how I've been using this channel recently, is to vent. And I have done a matching blog post on this as well, so if you prefer to read that or if you want to do both, I will leave the link to that below. But I shall start this video.
I hate arguments, and it takes a lot for me to kind of really like flip, but when I do, I kind of do, and I then end up having meltdowns at like 1 AM in the morning when I need to be up 5 minutes later. And you wake up with puffy eyes, and that really is not fun. Anyone experienced that? I know I have, like a few days ago.
Now, arguments usually happen for one of three reasons for the most part. The first one is just kind of simply lack of communication. In this day and age, we kind of assume the worst in people. We see some really horrible things and we assume the worst in what people are going to say, what people are going to do. We hear a rumour and we don't talk to the person about it. We just yell at them for it, and we don't give them a kind of chance to actually say what they mean or what they actually said, and we don't discuss our feelings with people. We just don't talk. People are too quick to kind of assume the worst and not really actually listen to what you're saying or what you're meaning with what you're saying. We are all guilty of judging someone too fast, and don't even try and deny it, because we're all guilty of doing it at some point, be it yesterday or be it when we were 10 years old. We've all done it at some point, and we are all very quick at judging people. I know I am certainly quick at making a judgment on doctors, for example. I kind of give them a chance to say one sentence, and if I don't like what they said, then I don't like them and that appointment's going nowhere. We all do it with different circumstances, and we also don't voice our opinions to them because we just think it's easier not to. So we just agree with them because we think that's the easier option. And are we truly happy with that? Does it end up leading to an argument further down the line? Yes. And the second reason that I feel some arguments are starting, and this is kind of the one that kind of caused me to want to write this blog and this video idea, is people kind of feel like they have to be right all the time and they have to be one step better than you. And what I mean by that is, if you've experienced, someone has to experience it more. I know people that you can say, oh, I went to this part of America, and they went, well, I've been there and I've done that part of America as well. They always have to be that bit better than you or worse off than you. Like, it can be either end, and they are right. What they say is right, and they don't want to listen and will not listen to anything other than you saying, you're right, I agree. And don't get me wrong, again, we are all guilty of doing this at some point, and I mean, particularly when we're younger, we're like, oh, well, I did this bit and I did that bit. But when we grow up, we kind of need to not do that. And the thing is we're not going to agree with everyone in life, and they're not always going to like us, and we're not always going to be right in life. That's just life. We can't have everyone like us. We can't be right all the time. We can't always be the one that's done bigger and better things, but everyone's best is different. So what's one person's best could be one person's worst, and what's one person's worst can be one person's best. So you could have experienced something that you thought was absolutely horrible, it was the worst thing in the world, but to someone else that could just be their everyday, that could just be something that actually is quite a good day for them. So we kind of need to accept that everyone has different opinions and views and experiences in life, and that's going to mean that no one's right, no one's wrong. It's just that person's opinion and that person's kind of thought process and experience in life, and that's okay, and that shouldn't cause an argument, and that shouldn't cause you to to shout your mouth off at someone or storm off. We have to realise that everyone's life and journey is different, and how we feel and how we respond and react to things are different. There's no right, there's no wrong, it's just different, and that is okay. It is so okay to be different. It's good to be different, because if we were all the same, that would kind of be a little bit boring, wouldn't it? So that's a good thing. And the third reason is just people being ignorant and not open to learning, and it kind of goes in kind of hand in hand with the always thinking they're right, but they're just ignorant, they don't care, they just look for a fight half the time. I don't understand people that do that, where they just look for fights and pick a fight just for the sake of it, because I really don't like fights, so I don't understand that. But I do find that that's a reason for arguments, is people just kind of look for them. Well, that is all for this video. If you relate to this video and you kind of have experienced any of these, which I'm sure everyone has, be sure to press that big old thumbs up button so that I know, and be sure to click that subscribe button if you're not already, because it would mean a lot to me and it's free, and then we can have a ton more fun together, because the fun's fun. And right up over there, I'm going to leave a link to my last video, so you can just click there and it will take you straight over there. So easy. And right down there, I'm going to leave a link to another video, which is a surprise to all of us, because I have not decided yet. So we'll see. But you're going to enjoy it, so you should totally go click it. And until next time, keep watching, stay strong and stay safe. Bye guys.